Welcome back. This is Rock Schneider, your host right here for another exciting review. This is part 2 of the Saint Seiya Mid-Cloth Dohko Libra. And as you can see in part 1, we did the whole armor and the whole display and everything, how to assemble it. Now we're gonna assemble it to the figure. So let's get started already. We have Dohko right here. We're gonna move the armor all the way to the back. And same as this thing. Like so. Here we have Dohko, and we just dropped this part, which I don't remember where for, but we're gonna put it right here in case we don't lose it. Everything's here. So let's take out the figure. It's right here, and like I said, I'm gonna show you the articulation. Basically, I think Dohko was released like, I think it was the 7th figure to be released. I'm really not sure. Let me just push this. But the body started to get a little better. It has an up crunch, as you can see. Ball joints, no, ball hinge, shoulders, swivel, bicep swivel, double hinge elbows, so you can bend like that, and just rotation of the wrist. It's a ball joint leg, yeah. No bicep swivel, although it's right down here above the knee. I don't know why. It should be around here. But anyway, it's okay. Double jointed knee for great articulation, and boot swivel. Does it swivel? Barely. I rarely use this the whole articulation, because when I put last time I put the armor on the figures, I had them all displayed and they were just standing. I wasn't all into dynamic poses. Oh, I forgot the head is in a ball joint. As you can see, wow. Move back and move forward. And the feet, I'm sorry, yeah, they're made of die-cast. It has the swivel, and you can move that far, and it has that toe swivel thing. And they're very heavy and pointy, and he looks ridiculous like that. Yes, green spandex, gold metal boots, pointy metal boots. But anyways, the paint job is okay. You can see his face right there. It's pretty decent. The hair is kind of ugly because, like I said, I think it was like the 6th figure to be released. Oh, it has a swivel on the waist. So they started to get a little better. The paint job on the arms, as you can see, it has a little bit of pinkish color. I mean, it's not the best thing because you put the entire armor and you rarely see the figure like this. It's okay. You want to see it with the Shiru head? Let's take it out, because I don't think I'm gonna post him with the head of Shiru. I don't remember I did that with Leo or the rest. No, I don't think. Anyways, you just pull it out, put in the Shiru head. You can put the other heads from the other Shirus from back then. This is the ugliest head I ever seen of Shiru. And the other one that I have is way better. But anyway, that's how he looks. I'm not gonna display him like that. Just gonna display him with the original head. Anyway, let's get started. And like before, we gotta strip the poor figure. So let's take out the head. Let's take out the hands, which we won't even use. I don't know, they're kind of pointless, but it's better to have them than not to have. Take out the boots, put it right there, left and right. And we have the poor skeleton. Let's get started by disassembling the entire armor. Take out these parts. We are actually gonna use them, believe it or not. So let's put them on the side right there. Now remove the spear on the side. Take these things off. Well, we didn't really have to. Take this part off. Let's take the whole thing apart. Remove the shields. Let's see right there. Remove the shields. Put them right there. I know people think I'm being rough with the figure, but once you get used to them, they're actually pretty strong. they don't scrape that easily. And the only part they scrape besides the my cancer that came out like that is where you don't see the joints, like the skirt part. Remember I showed you? It's scraped, but that goes inside, so it doesn't matter. Like this part, they scrape, but they go inside, so it doesn't really matter. Take out the shoulders, take out the skirt, remove the other parts, like so, and like so. Take this thing off, and the first part, I think the first part, yeah, the first part is almost always, not always, the skirt. So let's take out the shin guards. I don't think it matters which part is forward. Oh, it does matter. Huh. Wow. I didn't know that. Well, I just didn't remember. Anyways, it has pegs right there, and you attach them. And to secure them, you just put the shin guards on the side. And you're gonna see why I love this armor. Why I love this armor. It looks so badass. I'm not gonna put these things right now because they fall off, and well, I'm trying to put everything on, so I'm gonna put them at the very end, I think. Open up the chest, slide it in, close it around, and like I said, those parts that get scraped, it's because they attach right there. And I don't know why it has an ab crunch. It can't bend anymore. I don't know why they even put the ab crunch, but okay, whatever. Next part, kind of debatable. You want to go with the arms or the legs? It's kind of same. I just like to go with the legs, so let's get the parts for the legs. Start right here. I'm gonna start with the thigh guards. Push them all the way inside by friction, like so. And you actually have to put them like that. The holsters need to go on the outside. So you're gonna push them all the way inside. I hate putting these things because when you try to push them, they bend. And yeah, I know the gold is very strong, but still I don't like to rub my fingers over them. I know a lot of reviewers use gloves, and because they don't want to touch the gold, I don't keep my figures in their boxes. I take them out. I like to not play with them, but I like to handle them. I mean, I bought them. What the hell? I wanna. Matter of fact, yeah, play with them a little, assemble and everything. Yeah, I told you to push it all the way in, but it looks horrible today, so I push it down all the way like that, but it doesn't come off anymore. Yeah, it swivels like that, but it doesn't matter. Pushed the other one inside, like so. Grab the other leg and push it back inside. There we go. Well, it wasn't as bad as other mid-clots. Swivel the feet a little, open his legs so it can stand. I mean, this figure stand really good. Besides being all die-cast, like 90% of it in die-cast, they stand up really good. I was a little out of focus, but there's the figure. Next, I think I should have put the shoulders in. Oh well, I can still open the chest. So let's put the shoulders. This one goes on this side. Push it in. I mean, you open the chest. I'm sorry, I didn't show you. You open the chest, and it has two little groups there. And that part that I told you that scrapes off, you just push one part in, and then when you're closing, the other one just closes together. And we grab the plastic part here, so we can hold it firmly, like so. And there we go. Very awesome and very heavy. Yes, these figures are very heavy. I smell burning. That's probably from the lamps. I haven't used them in ages. Next part is the hands. These are the bicep guards, so we're gonna push them all the way inside, like so. And yes, like the legs, the holster goes on the outside. Well, in this case, it goes underneath because this is the front part, this is the part at the bottom, and this is the back of the arm. So basically you push it like so. So here are all the hands. Like I said, they're basically the same. I'm gonna use a trident here to pull them out. This is what I say about being the same. Uh, see, they're basically the same. I think this is for the manga version and this is for the anime version. I'm not really sure because I'm not very familiar with the manga version. I know they differ a lot, as in they look more robotic, something like that, more square to me. But basically the same thing. It's just grabbing hands and this hands. Just use my golden scalpel here. This is basically they're all grabbing hands. I mean they're for different weapons. I mean I guess some of them are a little bigger, or might be in an angle. Yeah, I think they're in a different types of angle for holding the staff, everything. And the other hands, which are if I can take them out, the widespread hands for using the Roson Hakiriha, like that. And I had him displayed like this for some time. But we're gonna use the orange type, like I said before. This is the ones I use. And surprisingly enough, he doesn't come with closed fists. All his fists are holding weapons and stuff. So anyways, let's continue with the review. Move it up, and we're gonna plug the hand inside. Anyways, do the same thing. We're gonna push the bicep protector and then the arm protector inside, like so. And it's getting very hard to maneuver this figure because it's getting very heavy, and you can hardly grab any of the damn plastic parts. I can't push it like that because it's gonna bend the arm. So I need to grab it from. This is what I always hate about these figures. This is the pain in the butt. There we go. We did it! And on camera! Hooray! I think you lift them. See, it has this little part here, and it looks kind of stupid like that. So you lift it like that. And you can do the same for this one. And lastly, grab the head, and you remove the hair. Basically like so. He looks ugly now. We remove the hair. And let's put the head first. Actually, let me show you how he looks with the hair. How they all come out in the anime. Seriously, this pisses me off a lot. Something stupid, I mean, they're super strong saints, very powerful, they move at the speed of light, they basically destroy stars and stuff like that. When they fight, they always remove this, the helmet. I mean, it's your freaking head, for Christ's sakes. You're gonna get hit in the head, and they always land head first, dropping from, I don't know, like 1,000 meters or something like that, half a mile in the air, and they drop face first. Why? Because they don't want to wear the fucking helmet. God damn it, it's the helmet. It looks badass. It's like a lion. Wear it. But no, they want to show their poofy hair and stuff. How come Aldebaran never shows his hair? Because he's not stupid. Anyways, look at him. He looks badass. Let's finish up by putting the crotch parts and the butthole. Like so. I apply these parts right here. Like so. And now we just damn it. See, this is why I put them at the end. There's the figure. Let's put all these parts in. Basically, the holster on the back of the boots right here. That's where you put this ones, the swords. You just drop them in. They don't stay in like by friction, so if you turn it around, they will fall. The tonfas go down here. Oh, that's why. Oh, fuck, I forgot. That's why these parts are plastic, so they go in and they stay in a little tighter by friction. Because otherwise, if it's all Daika, it's gonna be rubbing, and you're gonna hear clanking all the time. And the nunchaku ones go right here on the back of the hands. And you know what's the worst part of it? I forgot to put the cape. Oh, woe is me. Even without the shields, he looks great. You can put the shields, put them right now. Hold on, let me just show you how he looks. All armor up without anything. fantastic. And that's how the figure looks. So close up. I'll use the disc in a little while. I just wanted to show you how he looks without the shield. So anyways, to apply the cape, oh my god. It left the shoulder part and it has two holes right here and right here. So you grab the cape, and you can see it has the same grooves that they all have. So just push them in like so. I have huge fingers and it's hard to see through the camera. And we peg the other one inside like so. And push the cape underneath the shoulder pads so it looks badass. I always love this, how the cape looks underneath the shoulder pads. And there he is wearing his badass cape. Anyways, to apply the shield, you can apply both of them on each arm. But if you want to show it like they mostly show it in the anime, he has one shield on the shoulder pad. It even has a hole right there. And I used to wear it like that for a long time, but the peg that goes in there started to get really bad. I don't know which shield was it, but it was I just couldn't peg it on the arm anymore. Anyways, to do that, it's basically all die-cut except for this part. It's plastic. All you do is remove the peg. There's a little hole. Grab the shield and you peg it in like so. I'll show you how he looks. I'm just gonna remove this part because it keeps falling off and bothering me a lot. How it looks with both shields on both arms, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks with the shield on the shoulder pad. There we go. And there he is. Very freaking awesome. And here we have Dohko in all its glory, with his whole armor, all armor up. I'm gonna move a little bit back. Believe me, this is like the 5th time I tried to put him in the disc. Metal and mirror does not combine very good, and he kept on falling off over and over and over. Some parts I just took off, like this part that go on the arms. And I was gonna show you how he looks with both shields on his arms, but like I said before, this shield just keeps on falling from this arm because I had him like this for many months, and the groove that goes on the arm just got too narrow, so it doesn't grip very well and it keeps falling off. So I just rather put him like that. But yeah, here's the 360-degree view of Dohko with his armor all badass. I love this armor. God damn, I wish I could have cosplayed him once. Even though he's not Capricorn, he's not my zodiac sign. I love this thing just because of the weapons, and yes, because it looks badass. It has that Chinese armor type, and the whole shoulder, one drooping, one up. The shield, it just looks like a freaking general, ready for battle. And making one of the few figures, the whole Saint Seiya thing, anime or manga, whatever you're gonna call it, that has weapons, makes it even better. But anyways, here he is in his 360-degree view. I'm gonna show you right now all the weapons, and that'll be it. So anyways, onto the weapons. First things I'm going to show you are the nunchakus, which are right here. They're stored with the hands and the triple bar. Just take them out. They're exactly the same, both of them. If you saw my other reviews, I always put one of the figures with one of the different types of weapons. I think Mu had the nunchakus. So you saw at the very end with the pictures, you saw him holding the nunchakus. They're all die-cast. All of it is die-cast. The chain, the bars. These things are a little bit sharp. They're definitely not for kids. And the chain, as you can see, it's painted gold. Obviously, if you keep touching, it's gonna rub off, so a little hard to pose because they're very heavy. And yeah, you can spin them around, but they're freaking awesome. Next part is the triple bar. I'm not gonna show you both of them because one of them is in the back. It comes disassembled, as you can see. These things, they look like maces. I mean, just look at them. They're all spiky and everything, and they're all die cast. And this part is the middle part. This is made of die cast, chain, and this is plastic. So yeah, all you have to do, you grab this part and you push this part inside. And they go in by friction, and I think it's like a magnet inside, but that's how it goes. And they come out. They disassemble really easy. They're not easy to pose, trust me, not easy at all. I think I had that mask holding one of these, and I don't know if I'm gonna make Dohko hold it, because god damn, it's a pain in the ass to pose this kind of figures. But anyways, here's the triple bar. I guess you can swing it, but it's gonna fall off. It's gonna disassemble. There it is. Very interesting weapon. The only reason I actually know a little bit about this weapon is because Jackie Chan said it was one of his favorite weapons to use. I think it was his second best favorite weapon to use. So he actually mastered using this thing, which is very badass. At least that's what I heard. Now let's gonna show you the trident. You already saw one of it. Basically, it's all die cast. It's really beautiful. It has two different tones of gold, the bright gold and the darker gold. And this is the extension part. Why is it like that? I don't know, but I guess just to plug it into the hand easier. All you do is you just plug it in like so. No, I think I remember this. Yeah, mine came with this little group right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it doesn't let the plastic part go inside. So let's use the other trident. Yeah, this one's all nice. All you do is push it in, and there it is. It's really tall, so bigger than Dohko, but it's really cool. It's pointy, but not like a super extremely dangerous. Next are the tonfas, I think. Yeah, these are tonfas. I made Ayori. I used one. They're all made of die cast. You can see. Don't fall. This is the compressed version. As you can see, it has the same pointy thing on the top. I don't know if you guys saw it. And basically, it just extends and the hand thing comes out. And I really like it. This is actually one of my favorite weapons. And I wish I learned how to master them, but sadly I don't know anybody who knows how to teach me how to use it. Even my teacher didn't know. He only showed me how to use the bow staff. But anyways, this is tonfa. And now let's continue with the swords, which is basically everyone's favorite weapon, because they're swords. They're all die cast. They're very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful weapons. I don't remember who I made to use them. I think it was Saga. One of the two Sagas. One was holding the trident, the other one was holding the sword, I think. They're very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. And because they're all die cast, they're very hard to handle. I mean, you put them on the figure and they droop. And I hate that. I appreciate it being die cast, because fuck, they're beautiful. They shine really good. And they're made of two tones of gold, the bright gold and the darker gold. Lastly, the shield, and for that we need to take off one of the shields, and I'm gonna take the one on the shoulder. You go back there. So here's the shield. You can use, like I said, the handle. This part, it's all made of plastic, and you just put it in the same groove you put you assemble it with everything. And there it is. Anybody can hold it now. Now the cool part of the shield is the chain. but the chain is also very hard to assemble. Much more to put it on a figure. I put it on Aldebaran, and it looked cool. The chain is made out of die cast. The handle is made of plastic, and this little thing is made of plastic. And the first time I tried to assemble this thing, I had no idea how to do it, because you lift it and like, how blazes am I gonna put this part inside there? So basically, you have to pull it all out. Yeah, I was terrified of breaking the shield because it's made of plastic. This is the inside of the shield. All you do is you slide this part inside, like so, put it like that, and then you just assemble it back, like so. And there you got your Morning Star slash Frisbee slash bus shield. Again, I appreciate this thing because when I saw it in the anime, I was like, holy crap, the shields can be thrown like that. Yeah, they can. I might have put it wrong. Maybe it was backwards. I don't know, they look kind of the same to me. Yeah, it was backwards. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's how the shield looks from the inside. I'm sorry, my big fingers are covering. It looks amazing. I mean, once you get one of the figures to hold it and throw it, it's great, but it's a pain in the butt to do that. It really is. But that's all the weapons. That's all the weapons of Libra, and basically we're done with another gold saint. Oh my god, it just took like 2 years, and I am very, very sorry about it. I'm not gonna show you how he looks with the Shiru head, because basically all that changes is you don't see the brown hair, and he has his eyes closed. No point. I mean, if you want to put Shiru holding, wearing the armor, get the Shiru that I did a review of, the version 3, and put that head. Even though it's a pain in the butt because he has that huge fluffy hair. But anyways, I guess this is gonna be it for Libra right here. I mean, we covered basically everything, all the hands and everything. Stay tuned for pictures at the end. Like always, I'm gonna put a song at the end too. I hope it's not copyrighted. I was kind of afraid because of the other videos, because I started doing this out of fun, but yeah, once you start monetizing them, I was kind of afraid of the whole getting copyrighted or something like that, because I'll be honest, I use Saint Seiya song from the original soundtracks, which I'm not gonna use on this one. I don't know which one I'm gonna use. Just gonna find something, some upbeat song. Well, yeah, I mean, stay tuned for the pictures at the end. And like I was saying in the last video, I'm really grateful that a lot of people still like my videos, because I check them every now and then, and I see it has more views and more views and more views. And I'm really grateful, and people who leave comments telling me to do more and everything. I'm really grateful that everybody wants to see my reviews, even though they're kind of choppy and I'll be honest, they're not the greatest. I mean, I've seen some guys do figure reviews and they're freaking insane. I never got a new camera. I wanted to get a camera like this one, but with better resolution, because this one only does 480p, I think. And for today's standards, that everybody wants 1080. I wish I could see videos in 1080 in my computer. I mean, my computer can handle it. No, it's freaking easy. The problem is my internet connection. It's horrible. It's really, really bad. It's always been bad, and it's always gonna be bad. And I can't see them. The best I could see, and it was for a little time, was 720. Now I see everything in 480 because I just want to see the video without stopping. And yeah, so I was gonna get a camera. I never got a new camera. I did get a cell phone, and I wanted to record the videos there because the cell phone is, I believe it's in 1080, if not 720. But I don't have a stand for it. I never bought one, and I never knew how to. And I think that my phone overheats really fast. And making these videos, editing them and everything, they take a kind of a lot of space. So that's in 480. Imagine in 1080. It's insane. Like I said, I was gonna do that, and I don't know. I don't have money right now to buy a new stand or anything. And like I said, I'm getting rid of all my figures, so I guess there's no point. I'm just gonna keep recording them like this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I really appreciate that everybody likes my videos, and I know it took a long time to make this video, but life happened, and a lot of really bad things happened. I made horrible decisions, and I've been going through the really bad phase right now. Still am in this phase, and I just wanna finish this. Try to finish all 12 and get over it. Get it over. Mostly because I'm selling them, and I'm selling everything, all my collection. I'm selling every single figure. I'd rather go to a good collector than me having them stored in their boxes. I mean, I love having them in display because they're they're meant for that. Sure, you can have them poses and everything, but they're messy. They're really for a display. And cleaning them, it's a pain in the butt. I actually do it with a brush. I can even show you this one. I used to go like that all over it, and sometimes if I had compressed air, I would use that too. So yeah, maintaining, because I hate having my figures all covered in dust. Usually clean everything every week or every 2 weeks, everything, and it was hard, really hard. It was a lot of work, and I didn't enjoy it that much. So yeah, like I said, I'd rather go to a collector that's gonna enjoy them as much as I did, and instead of me having them in boxes. But anyways, this video got a little too long, and I kind of start rambling again. But I guess this is kind of helping me a little bit. At the same time, I'm showing you a new video, and I hope you enjoy it. And I said it many times already, but I'm being honest. I really appreciate it that all of you guys like my videos, and I hope you can keep on watching them. Try to make the next ones. I'm gonna. Oh my God, it's already really late, and I'm all sore from doing the review. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 more reviews to have them in storage and edit them later on. So anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and subscribe. The button should be around there somewhere. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching. So I'll see you all until next time. Bye bye.